Come here, Brian. Every young guy like you should have his own MySpace page, so I went ahead and made one for you. See, I made your profile here. You're 8 years old, you're white, and you like to get drunk. Oh, look, you already have a new friend. Why don't you send an email to this black guy with his penis out? The world's getting smaller every day. Jeez, he's acting like he thinks I'm going to shoot him. He's a bigger downer than one of those Casey Kasem long-distance requests.
Karen in Kansas writes, Dear Casey, when I was 16 years old, I fell in love with Brett. He was my first kiss. He was my first love. He was my first everything. Then one day, Brett told me that his feelings for me were feelings of friendship, not love. I was shattered. For months, Brett told me he just wanted to be friends. So I tried to be the best friend I could. Then I noticed that Brett would get really angry when I was with other guys, even though he was the one who said we should be friends in the first place. Brett moved to Ohio. I didn't hear from him for a long time. Then, one day, I received a letter in the mail from his family, telling me he'd died in a dirt bike accident. I cried all week. I went to the funeral. It was about 25 minutes outside Canton. Will you please play These Dreams by Heart?
So what kind of music do you ladies listen to?
You know, Snow Patrol, Muse, The Fray. I like bands who just say, like, this is how we roll, so just like, whatever, deal. I also like Entourage.
I hate Entourage.
You hate Entourage? That's gotta be sarcasm. You're funny. You should write for Entourage.
All right, Frank, go ahead and hit this one. How'd you pay for all this?
Let's just say I earned the money. Boy, lucky for me, Herbert has that annual pie-eating contest. I'm sorry, fellas. This club is dead as Jesus' hand-modeling career.
Palmolive softens hands while you do dishes.
Cut! Whoa, what's going on there? Jesus, what the hell happened to your hands?
Rough weekend. I don't really want to talk about it.
Well, what are we supposed to do about those hands?
Well, I can do this.
So I can poop like a big shot. I want to poop like the Pope when he takes one of his Pope poops. The Pope of the Poop! Pope, you making the Pope a poopa?
Yeah, I'm making the Popa Poopa.
Well, yeah, that was the year I was working as a sheepdog.
Morning, Peter.
Morning, Ralph.
Your songs don't make any sense. They're just loud and confusing, like Alan Arkin on a talk show.
Today, we're joined by Oscar-winning actor Alan Arkin. Mr. Arkin, thanks for being with us today.
Yes.
Okay, now that you've won an Oscar...
No, not today.
Has winning an Oscar changed...
Peter, fuck.
Actually, I haven't asked a full question.
Yes.
Cleveland, will you please be smart about this? We asked Carter for $20,000. If we take exactly $20,000, he's going to know who did it. Crisscross.
Wait, that's not a crisscross.
Yeah, that's not really a crisscross, Peter.
Did I ever tell you that? You are my best friend. You know what? I'm gonna quit the paper route. Why do I do that to myself? I get up at 5 o'clock. Do you know what time that is? Hey, wanna go behind that shed over there and look at each other's junk?
This isn't going to work, is it?
No, but you can keep doing it.
Hey, check it out. There's the fabulous Dustin Diamond.
Hey, yeah, could any of you guys give me a ride to pick up my friend at the airport? Anyone?
Yeah, we'll just leave that here. Now, we gotta figure out the best way to infiltrate, which is why I had a scale model of Carter's house built so we could run simulations in it.
Looks too small to get inside. That's the 4th time today I've said that, by the way. Oh! I'm sorry. You said... Oh, come on. Nobody thought that was funny? I gotta go, too.
I'll, take care of the tab.
Oh! My God, Peter, how long have you had your foot in my crotch?
Since the 3rd Pomtini.
What the hell's wrong with you? You getting a thrill out of that?
Don't flatter yourself, Joe. I feel like I'm stepping in dog doo. I don't see what the big deal is. I like myself this way.
It's a very big deal. Did you even plan out this experiment, or did you just throw it together like a Hispanic book report?
The red badge of courage is about a man with a badge. The badge is red. Red stands for courage. It was a very good book. I may not have finished it because the man that lives with us threw a lamp at my mother.
I'm gonna make a secret fort in the freezer.
Oh my God! Is he okay?
Don't worry. He's in perfect hibernation.
Hey, Papa Smurf, thanks for doing this for me.
My pleasure, Brian.
What is this, Windex?
No, that's my pee. It's a little cloudy. I spent the morning smurfing off.
Is that you, Peabag Fairy?
Yes, it's me. Go back to sleep.
I knew you were real, Peabag Fairy.
Good evening, everyone. Our top story, marijuana is now legal. Legal in Quahog. And it's made everything just so great. We now go to Trisha Takanawa for a report on how awesome a flower looks.
Tom, I'm lying here thinking how a flower doesn't know it's a flower. It just is one, you know. I forgot where I was going with this, Tom.
Look, Lois, ever since marijuana was legalized, crime has gone down, productivity is up, and ratings for Doctor Who are through the roof.
I know, but selling pot at ball games?
Pot baggy! Pot baggy! Get your pot baggy here! Pot baggy!
Pot baggy!
Pot baggy!
Pot baggy!
Pot baggy!
Pot baggy!
Pot baggy! Ew, Meg, get away, you're sick! If you think you're coming any closer, you're as mistaken as a thinking seagull.
Okay, the fishing boats will be in soon. We'll fly behind them and scream like hell, and whatever they throw overboard, we get to eat.
You think maybe we should just get our own food? You know, we have beaks, we can swim. Instead of scrounging off of others, maybe
Can I see you for a minute? What was that? What was that? Oh, you want to be a hawk?
Oh, no.
Is that what you want? Because you're not.
No.
All right, you see any clutching talons down there? No, we have webbed feet.
I know.
Well, what are you going to do, paddle your food to death?
Oh.
You going to find a little field mouse and paddle him to death with your webbed feet?
No, look, I just thought...
You thought? You thought? How's that working out for you?
Not very well.
Not very well. I do not want to have this discussion again. Now she's mindless as zombie Reagan. Reagan, eat brains. Reagan, forget where Reagan going with this. Reagan needs ride home.
Well, Brian, if you won't let me guide you to God, maybe you'll find him in Cleveland's church.
Huh. Not what I expected. It's Cleveland and a bunch of white people.
Oh, I bet you thought this was going to be one of those la-la-la jumping up and down churches where everybody's dreaming about the waffles they're going to go have afterwards with 2 big scoops of butter, boysenberry syrup. Yeah, I'll have a side of toast. Actually, do you have biscuits? Oh, perfect, I'll have that. All right, I'm going to go to the restroom before they bring the biscuits.
Oh no, Joe, these aren't done. The inside's colder than an Asian in-law.
Mom, Dad, this is Alan.
It's a pleasure
Where
to meet...
you go college?
Tufts?
Never heard. Not real school. What you do?
I'm an eco-consultant.
What that? That sounds stupid. How much you make?
About $200,000 per year.
Welcome to family.
Wow, Bonnie, you really took off the baby weight quickly.
Oh, thanks, Lois. I've been watching what I eat, and Joe's been running me ragged in the bedroom.
Come on, Bonnie, run! Come on, push it! Come on, you suck! You're trash! You're a garbage person! You work for the town!
Yes, I had a 4-day rental with unlimited mileage, and your associate here was just very rude to me about the fact that I did not fill up the tank. Sir, if you read the rental contract, you will see you initialed return full. Well, that may be so, but if you look at my profile, you'll see that I rent from this branch at least 3 to 4 times a year, and I think that should be taken into consideration. Well, our opinions differ on that point. Uh-oh, here comes your supervisor, the Incredible Hulk. I break things indiscriminately.
All right, Stewie, real men hate folk music and will always heckle it.
I'll take 6 of coal for 2 of loyalty, 6 of coal for 2 of loyalty, 6 of coal for 2 of loyalty all the livelong day.
This is stupid!
Your lessons aren't relevant to our generation!
Go home to your Carol Kane-looking wife!
But if you've got 3 of good wine and honey, then I'll give you 4 of peaches and paint.
Everything old sucks!
First things first. Do you want a Jewish wedding?
Why would I want to...
Okay, just making sure you weren't one of those stealth Jews like Scarlett Johansson. Now, the wedding cake is covered. I already know who's going to bake it. Hey, Fjord, you got my wedding cake?
Yes, Peter. Take your cock out of here before I gooble it up. Someday I hope to hear the ringing of my own wedding bells.